Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best 4-person tent.
Starting at number 5.
Coleman Skydome Camping. Quick pitch, sets up in under 5 minutes thanks to pre-attached poles. Dark room technology, blocks 90% of sunlight so you can sleep in past sunrise, reduces heat, versus a comparable Coleman tent, for a more comfortable rest any time of day. More headroom, 20% more headroom than traditional Coleman dome tents thanks to nearly vertical walls. Weather protection, WeatherTech Systems tub-like floor, patented welded corners, and inverted seams help keep water out. Strong frame withstands up to 35 miles per hour winds. Wider door, makes it easier to move airbeds, sleeping bags, and other gear in and out of the tent.
Coming at number 4.
MARMOT Midpines 4P. If you're new to the world of camping, go with the MARMOT limestone tent. It might not be quite as quick and easy to assemble as a pop-up tent, but the setup is a piece of cake compared to the others we tested. One person can assemble it in about 10 minutes, and breaking it down is just as fast. No instructions are needed. We also appreciate the spacious duffel-style carry bag, which allows you to pack it back up with minimal elbow grease. The spacious interior is big enough for a queen-size air mattress and up to 4 kids' sleeping bags. Alternatively, it could comfortably sleep 2 couples with room to spare for bags and camping accessories. We also like that the ceiling is tall enough for standing. This tent has a rainfly and zippered mesh windows for ventilation, but our favorite feature is the large screened roof that gives you a stunning view of the stars at night.
At number 3.
The North Face. The North Face Wawona 6 tent is a great option for large families. Measuring 10 feet long, 8 feet wide, and over 6 feet tall, the spacious design easily fits 2 adults and up to 4 kids, depending on their ages. Adults can stand up without hitting their heads, and the front and rear doors allow you to get in without having to crawl over other people. There's also a vestibule where you can keep shoes or stash other camping gear. One downside is that there's only a mesh door between the tent and vestibule, so this isn't the best option for wet weather or cold climates. It took us about a half hour to set up this tent, but it should go faster once you get the hang of it, and it only took 10 minutes to disassemble. This tent is also easy to stuff back into its duffel-size bag. With sturdy poles and thick fabric on the floor and walls, the Wawona 6 feels very strong. While it's on the pricier side for a tent, you can expect it to last several years, if not decades, and the North Face backs it with a lifetime warranty.
Number 2 of my list.
Nemo Aurora Highrise. The Nemo Aurora Highrise tent also fared very well in our tests. Setup was quick, easy, and intuitive. It took us about 10 minutes without looking at the instructions. The roomy design is plenty big enough to sleep 4 adults and even tall enough for people over 6 feet to stand up. This tent is notably durable, with ripstop fabrics, sturdy aluminum poles, and ground stakes. We tested it under strong winds, and it had no problem standing its ground. Breaking it down was also an intuitive process, and getting it back into its bag was a cinch. Considering the generous size, it's also lightweight and easy to carry long distances. The Aurora Highrise is relatively basic in appearance, but it has a printed floor that may not be everyone's cup of tea. Still, we think the price is fair and wouldn't hesitate to recommend it to anyone looking for a family-sized tent. It's only our runner-up choice due to the slightly higher price tag.
And number 1.
Coleman 4-person. Our favorite 4-person tent is technically a 6-person tent, but the extra space makes it all the more comfortable for 4 people to sleep. The Coleman Skydome is very easy to assemble. It took us 5 minutes with 2 people, but you could probably do it on your own in a pinch. And the instructions are stitched into the bag, so you'll never lose them. This tent is not only spacious but also tall. A 6-foot 2-person can stand up in the middle, and you can easily step in without having to crawl or even duck down. It has sturdy poles that hold it securely upright and a cover that blocks the wind while keeping warm air in. You can also remove the cover to let the breeze in or enjoy a skylight view. The Skydome is also a cinch to break down, and it fits pretty effortlessly back into its carrying bag. If we could change one thing about this tent, we'd make the side pockets a little bigger so they could hold more camping accessories and personal belongings. But considering the reasonable price and spacious, easy-to-assemble design, we really can't complain.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.